45-year-old national president of the National Association of Nigeria Students, NANS, Sunday ASEFON, has cancelled a rally called by the association to disrupt the planned June 12 Democracy Day nationwide protest. Civil society organizations and human rights activists have called for a nationwide protest on June 12th against the Muhammadu Buhari-led administration. According to various publicity posters, the protest will make 14 critical demands, which are abolish 1999 constitution, end terrorism, end banditry. Issa Pantami must go, Minister of Communications and Digital Economy, who expressed sympathy for terrorists, free all detained activists, end insecurity, justice for all NSAS victims, free Kogi 2 anti-President Muhammadu Buhari protesters Larry Emmanuel and Victor Hanene Udoka, who are being detained in Kogi State. Buhari must go, revert electricity tariff, and ASUP, Academic Staff Union of Polytechnics, strike, revert fuel price, revert party the registration, and free Nicholas Mba. However, ASEFON, in a meeting with Nigeria's Inspector General of Police, Usman Akali Baba, on Tuesday, promised to mobilize against those planning the June 12 rally using his power as NANS president. He met with the Inspector General of Police, Usman Akali Baba, 3 days ago, but the IGP refused to take pictures with him, telling him there was a crisis in NANS and he was okay. What is trying to Yes, there was crisis in NAS that he was to do. Okay, that he was not sure ASEFON was in control. ASEFON then told him he is the original president with the structure of the students' body. He then asked the IGP for assistance, and the condition given to him was to mobilize against the people planning protests on June 12 if truly he is the original NAS president. Immediately promised the IGP to consider it done. He said they will initially join the rally and later disrupt it. A source had told SAHARA reporters. The source added that the reports forced the 45-year-old NAS leader to cancel the rally he planned to use to disrupt the June 12 Democracy Day protest called by civil society organizations and human rights activists. Meanwhile, ASEFON, in a statement obtained by SAHARA reporters on Friday, claimed the rally was suspended to avoid a clash with security agencies that are on red alert to protect the nation's infrastructures on the proposed date. He said, "In the last week, I have met with the Inspector General of Police, other security agencies, held series of meetings with student leaders across the country, while everyone agreed that the context of the planned protest is genuine and we reserve the right to protest. The palpable tension surrounding the date has come under special scrutiny. Let me reiterate that our planned protest was never part of the Buhari Must Go campaign or secessionist campaign. Our planned protest was born out of a genuine concern for the safety of our students. However, some politicians with different agendas to us have concluded plans to hijack the protest to ventilate their political opinions and sentiments, while every Nigerian reserves the right to their opinion and the right to protest. It will be dangerous to our members if the protest is hijacked, as the security agencies have shared with us credible intelligence in this regard. When some of these political players discover that we have seen their plans and their initial solidarity with us is fake and an avenue to use our platform to ventilate their divisive agenda, they resulted in blackmailing us with lies and fake news on their platform. Having considered the current security realities and the danger to the lives of our members in case of possible hijack of the planned protest, I, in consultation with all the structures of NAS, therefore announced the suspension of our proposed protest for June 12. The suspension of the protest is necessary to avoid a clash of interest and clash with security agencies that are on red alert to protect the nation's infrastructure from security breaches on the proposed date as a result of many other protests slated for the date. I therefore call on our call on all our structures across the country to suspend the planned protest for a later date that will be announced soon after due consultation with the student leaders across the 36 states of the Federation, including FCT. Okay. I don't even think maybe you need a protest to be able to carry out all these your demands. You can send your demands and be calling them constantly. Send them, because at the end of the day, if you gather in a particular place, you are not going to be moving around. You just want to see your opinion. You just want people to gather, of which you can still do that. Unfortunately, they have been able to ban Twitter. Well, you can use other platforms to be able to send your grievances, your messages to the government, because all this story, it does not hold water with me. And why, if the what is it called, when the security agencies, if they are protecting the properties and you are going to be somewhere just addressing people, so what has that got to do? Because of course, in fact, the government is they are just deceiving themselves, because the whole of their secret is out there. The whole world is seeing it. So I don't know what they are even covering. Nigeria is already a failed state, so there's nothing that they want to do, but they keep on giving the international communities the reason why they need to understand what Nigerians are feeling, because with this their attitude. Because I see no reason why, if you are protecting the structures of the government and people are going to be stationed in a particular place, in that park, they are going to be stationed there. You are supposed to guide them, let them air their opinion, air their views, and that's it. So does it mean they are going to be holding meeting in every street, on every street of the country? No, it's not going to be possible. They're just going to be situated in one place. So all of these things, they do not hold water. We know how all these things have been going before now. Well, don't mind this joker. Even on his own election day as NAN's president, aspirants over 30 thugs were arrested with dangerous ammunition. Those that benefit from corruption will we don't see anything wrong and will never support the protest. When his Kaba appointed him swimming with a brown envelope, okay, it doesn't affect the perpetual protesters, but for any case of possible breach of peace and security, government should not sit and watch what it has managed to build destroyed. Say no to political civil society. So now any protest in this country, it must have a political undertone, and that is how they are gradually telling you that a protest is prohibited. Because now when women, northern women in Abuja, when they protested, nobody said it's going to be this, it's going to be that, it's going to maybe woodlums. You did not see anybody there. Of course, every protest now it has a political undertone. Of course, Buhari has said that the NSAS protest was to remove him from office. So guys, let's hear your opinion and have your take on this. Thank you.